Hello and welcome to a quick tutorial for Healthy Minds life insurance policies that are now available. There's two different products available. There's an employer paid life insurance where the company is now sponsoring the cost for $50,000 in life insurance. And then this offer allows for you to purchase more life insurance on top of that for yourself, for your spouse, domestic partner, or children. We'll get into that a little bit. Just a note on the additional voluntary term life insurance, we have to get to a certain number of people enrolling if we're going to be allowed to have this benefit. So if you're interested at all, I really encourage you to look at the numbers, kind of play around with what they might be. Life insurance is something that Americans are tragically undercovered for. So the way this is going to start is you're going to get an email from me. It's going to say now available, life insurance mandatory, blah, blah, blah. The deadline is the 17th. You're going to get in the bottom of the email, you'll see all the things I just said. You'll hit the little login button. You'll be taken to the home page. Go ahead and put in your password. You'll be taken to the dashboard. Now this dashboard will have your medical, dental, vision elections, which we are not in open enrollment for those things. So there's no changes to that at the moment. You'll hit start enrollment. It'll give you all the same stuff that you saw before. Boom, boom, boom. Profile. Yep, got it. Okay. Dependents. Got it. Medicare. Got it. Now, when you get to the benefits, you're only going to see life and voluntary life. Now, life is what the company is paying for. So you'll go ahead and as soon as you select enroll here, if you have nothing, it'll be defaulted to nothing there. But make sure you hit the green check mark. Okay. 50,000 is the only option. All right. And then you'll see it's $0 per pay period. So this is free. Now everybody needs to do this because everybody should have this benefit. Included with these benefits, there's a number of flyers here that I really want you to take a look at. So the Employee Assistance Program, this is something we call an EAP in the business. It is designed to help you with work-life balance, with assistance on really tough things such as depression, relationship issues, loss, grief, parenting, childcare, debt management, um, even things like addiction issues to alcohol and drugs and other things. So this is a free resource for you, not only for you, check this out. It's for your spouses, domestic partners, dependent children, parents, and parents-in-law. So really, really great opportunity to get a handle on any mental health issues that you've been going on that you just didn't know where to go with that. This is free, part of this life insurance offering. There's a medical bill saver program. So if you get yourself into a situation where you're out of network and you need help negotiating bills, they have this assistance program for them as well. Travel assist. Again, this is a travel assistance number. So this will help you with tons of things. If you're in another country where you don't speak the language and you have a medical emergency, these guys are really wonderful at coordinating the care. So again, some free benefits along with the life insurance policy. And the last policy here, the last PDF, is going to be a flyer on the life insurance benefit. Okay. Now, of course, we're going to take that because it's free. We hit continue. Now we get into the voluntary life and AD&D plan. AD&D is accidental death and dismemberment. It is really just part of the whole plan. So technically, yes, that is the right term for it, but really it's a life insurance plan. AD&D, don't sweat with that. That doesn't change much of anything. It's traditional life insurance like you would understand. So this is what it looks like when you have not made any selections. So I'm going to select yes, I want a little bit more. Drop down, you get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then notice as we get above 50, you see this asterisk. This means that you can elect these amounts, but you will fill out an evidence of insurability up to $500,000. All right, so you can fill out an evidence of insurability. They will then, anything over $50,000, they have the ability to say no to, but $50,000 is guaranteed. And then check out just what $10,000 life insurance, additional life. Talking about $1.18 a pay period. I'm 42, so this is what these rates would be. Very, very inexpensive. And the reason why I want you guys to consider buying at least 10 is because every year, regardless of your health, you will be able to add another 10. They call it the add 10 policy. So it's very, very helpful to you. And maybe right now you're healthy and you don't have any issue with getting life insurance, but maybe a year from now it's not the same situation. And this is something where you can continue every year to get a little bit more and a little bit more. Okay. If you end up choosing something higher than that number, it's going to tell you that you're going to be asked to complete an evidence of insurability, which the insurance company will then have the ability to say yes or no to. If I wanted the full 50 guaranteed, I'm looking at $5.88 per pay period. All of these flyers are loaded in here we just talked about. This voluntary life and AD&D flyer at the bottom there, this is a little different. So this will show you that you can get 10,000 to 500,000, no more than 5 times your earnings, and 50,000 with no health questions. This is guaranteed, 50,000 guaranteed, no questions. Your spouse can get up to $15,000 guaranteed with no health questions, but of course can get up to $500,000, but it cannot exceed 100% of the contact that you coverage that you purchase for yourself. So if you do 100,000, you can't ask for your spouse to have any more than 100,000. And with kids, the max we can get is $10,000. So that's available there. So a little bit more detail on the plan. You get to see some of the pricing, but of course the pricing is embedded into the tool that we are using. So no need to worry about that. You hit continue. Make sure that your primary, your beneficiaries equal up to 100%. If you wanted to, and if you had extra, so I want my child to have all of that. So boom, it's great. Secondary is if this person is not all around, then they got this amount for this other person. You can add a beneficiary if they're not part of your dependents when you loaded them. Continue. Summary. Here you see what you elected. Below is your previous elections. Now nothing, as it says here, nothing to do here, just giving you more complete information. Continue. Sign forms. Now, if you've been through this process before, you understand it looks a lot like DocuSign, and you sign it. Next, boom, and it'll just take you through the whole thing. Boom, finish signing. Last thing is hit finish, and now you're all set. Okay, so that is your tutorial. That's what we're going to be asking all of you to do by Wednesday, February 17th. Please complete this. Super easy. At a minimum, make sure that you're enrolling in the life insurance that's paid for by the employer. Make sure you have your beneficiaries at the end. And if you would like a little additional life insurance, please elect that. As a reminder, you can get up to 50,000 guaranteed, no questions asked. You can apply for up to 5 times your income. And then with your dependents, kids can have up to 10,000, spouses or domestic partners can have up to 15,000, but that's guaranteed. You can elect more than that, no more than 100% of what you're electing for yourself. And then the add 10, the quote unquote add 10 rule, which means if you buy $10,000 of additional life insurance for yourself, and that's all you want, every year at renewal, you're going to be able to add another $10,000, no questions asked. So you could over the course of years add another 10, even if your health status has changed. That's all I got for you right now. Please keep an eye out for the email that looks just like this, now available life insurance. You'll click the login button here and follow those instructions. If you need any help, my name is Bill Hammond. I'd be happy to help. I'm right here. And thank you for attending.